they can't feel you anymore. They can't feel your spirit moving towards them. They can't feel the connection. Welcome back to Prophetic Diary. My name is Tiny. If you're not already a faithful subscriber to this channel, go ahead and click on the subscribe button. Everything you need to know is down in our description box. In the description box, you can find the link to KeyWitnessTips.com. This is where you can sign up for one-on-one coaching calls with myself. There's life coaching. There's branding coaching. Also, we have weekly meetings in our PD Society Circle. This is where we go into the deeper things in the spiritual realm to understand our lives and the things working around us on a spiritual level. A lot of people are stuck. Their lives aren't elevated and they're not advancing because they don't know what they're dealing with. Also, we have our EXP master courses, our Esther prep courses, where our outsides match our insides. This month of the 30th, we'll be talking about the shopping code. When you're shopping, it's not always about shopping on a budget, but it's shopping smart, quality, what apps are out there, what are the benefits. We have our PJs and purpose. I want you guys to sign up for this. We're gonna have a good time. Always roundtable talk. We'll watch snippets of a movie and we'll talk about that and we'll share them with fellowship and go a little deeper. Just gotta try them out. Take your life to the next level. Come soar with eagles and stop playing with these chickens. I have a word for a group of women. This isn't for everyone. It's just for a group of women. I'm talking to not the version of you from 6 months ago where you were crying and your eyes were swollen. It was like the relationship collapsed, the situation collapsed, and you found yourself barricaded, your chest caved in, your life caved in, so heartbroken. Things just shifted, things just changed for the worse. But you've been walking through the fire. You've been doing the ugly work. Not everyone, but you have. Peeling back all the layers. And learning how to breathe on your own. Without your spouse's permission, not without the ex's permission, just on your own. Learning how to do life on your own without that person, without your spouse. And like I said before, this was a self-discovery. And at first, when you was coming out of the rubble, between your late nights, writing in your prophetic diary journal, showing up for these videos, showing up for the prayer buddies, showing up, praying, one-on-one calls, just figuring it out. And it went from you saying, help me, God, help me, change it, God, restore me, God, to, you know what, things are getting a little bit lighter. It's like you were going through. Someone say, I started healing, for whoever this is for. Whether you realize it or not, and whether, you know, stuck people are not going to understand this, and people that's in idolatry or they don't want to grow or they're comfortable. Comfortable people don't grow. But whether, for whoever this video is for, you realize that I've been moving on. I've been moving on even though I've been praying and believing and trusting God for the best. Someone say, I've still been moving on. And you've moved on so much that this spouse can't even feel you anymore. They used to can feel every bit of you. They used to can feel your energy from miles away. The connection, the pull, you know, the way your spirit still bent towards them and wanted them, even after the hurt. But those cords, those strings that were attached are getting thinner and thinner. And he know it. They can feel it. They get it. People have, this is the straw that has broke the camel back. People have gone too far. They ain't listening and they don't, and now you're tired and now you're done. And he's holding on to the fact that you'll always be around. He is dangerously sitting in delay. He just sitting there delaying. It sounds like, should I call? Should I not? Should I this? Should I not? And instead of him picking up the phone and apologizing and standing in his truth and coming out of his fear and admitting that he was wrong and take some accountability or do what God told him to do and redeem it, he'd rather sit there and think she'll be back, she'll always be there. It's like they're parked there. And they're thinking no matter how long it's been, she'll always be around. No. You left me parked there, but then by the time you get back, don't mean that person ain't gonna drive off. But you, who love yourself, you realize that hearts move on. Hearts heal. His isn't healing because he hasn't even started a healing process. He's sitting in delay. He just sitting with the same old feelings. He thinking you still the same, he's still the same, but he don't realize you're moving on for whoever this video is for. And you've been trying to hold on. Your love, your faith, and your dreams and everything. And you was hoping that God could redeem that. You've been hoping like, I know God could redeem this. I know God could change this. But every day, that grip is slipping and slipping and slipping. I'm only here for a small few of people today. The ones that's like, I'm going to that mountaintop like my live said last night. Somebody say it's slipping out of my fingers. It is. And what he doesn't realize is that he's on the last leg. And that's what the Lord told me today, Tynique, they're on their last leg. The longer he waits, the more the clock works against him. Because when you really start to heal and your peace start to get louder than your pain, that love that once made you wait on him is going to be the same love that you say, I've grown, and you're stuck. And when you start to see him around, or y'all do finally go hang out to get some coffee or something, you've outgrown him so much. I'm preaching, these brothers better get up and start running. And he gonna feel it that day. He gonna feel it. When you break, and people gonna feel it. When you done, you tired, people feel it. They like, oh man, I done messed up. And he gonna feel a shift in his spirit. Because that grace done lifted. And it ain't even grace. You just moved on. We don't got to make everything so religious and super spiritual. Oh, the grace left him. No, I left him. Stop saying grace left him. No, I moved on. No, I healed. I moved out of the parking spot. We don't need to put it in grace. I'm done. The grace is lifted. I no longer respond. My spirit no longer responds. My mind, my attitudes, my heart no longer responds. And you no longer respond to them. They no longer have that control. You're no longer controlled by them. And you're like, look, I gave you warning after warning. I talked to you. I invited you. I opened up the door. I made it free. You took advantage of it. You act like it wasn't good enough. You walked away. You stormed away. You disappeared. And I no longer respond to that. Somebody say, then the door is closed. That door is closed. Sometimes you got to close the doors. So I came to remind you, I'm not making it about them this morning. I'm making it about you. That, your latter should be greater than your former. And when Moses stepped out and seen that burning bush, that became holy ground. And this place that you standing in, this familiar place you standing in, it's about to be holy ground. You gonna come out to this place, you gonna come out to your kitchen, you gonna go out hanging out with your friends, you gonna meet somebody else. That's what's about to happen. Y'all want to hear this? I know for the stuck people, I'm not talking to y'all, but I'm talking about the ones that's been working. And I'm not slowing down, and you shouldn't slow down to make anyone comfortable. You got to keep it moving and keep becoming. Because life can't be on pause for somebody that's not growing. They should be growing. They should be showing some fruits, some progress by now. Your life is not a hole for no man and no woman. No, it's not a hole. It's not. People have a window of opportunity and they got to jump through. And if it's God's will for reconciliation, then it's going to happen. But you're already going to be whole. You're going to arrive whole, not half broken and waiting. Because some people are half broken. They torn in between the two. No, I want to be whole. And I can't wait. I gotta go. So they're gonna feel this shift, and they're gonna know that they're running out of time because they can't feel you anymore. They can't feel you anymore, and it's shaking them, and they don't feel it anymore. They their energy, and now, like I said in my video yesterday, now everything that used to bother them, annoy them, they want it back. And oh, wait till they see you with another man, because that's coming for many. Because God says my ladder should be greater than my farmer. There's going to be joy from my weeping. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy, another man come in the morning. Like, what are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? We got to elevate. Here at Prophetic Diary, you get on that elevator, you go to the next level. I'm going to go find somebody that's ready, that know how to express his feelings, that is emotionally mature. Because if he's stuck and he comfortable, then he need to date on that level. Because you're going higher to the mountaintops. You're going elevating. If, you know, like I said in my word yesterday, Jesus didn't take all of the disciples with him to the mountain of transfiguration. Everybody can't go. Let him date the women on that level. Let him hang out with the people that are comfortable with their lives, to hang around. Let them stay in a pool of people that don't want to grow and don't want to glow. Let them stay on that level. But I came to tell you that they feeling that shift, and that regret is setting in. And an apology gonna come. Hopefully it ain't too late. Because he think you always gonna be there, and that's a dangerous place to sit in. It is a dangerous place to sit that think somebody always gonna be there. It's a dangerous place to sit that think that people always gonna be around. It's a dangerous place to sit. But people are so comfortable, and they see you like this, and then they wake up, and everything that you've been telling them that came to pass. You know, eventually your heart shall and will move on for whoever this word is for. But, you know, they're on their last leg, taking a chance of losing you for good. I'm the messenger. I'm going to say whatever he told me to say. And the Lord told me last leg, so I'm telling you last leg. If you believe in standing in his word and you know God going to eventually have to do something better for you, then put down in the description box, hashtag last leg. If you sowing into this word and believing and trusting in your Lord, then put a note on that seed, last leg. Hey, they're going to have to figure it out. They have to step out of their comfort zone. They have to respect and honor you. They have to honor and respect God and what he's saying over their life. If not, I'm going to just leave it there. If not, I love you, family. I'll talk to you soon. God bless.